Yes, I was saying that many Nigerians will be full of awe, at the way and manner the judges did their job yesterday in a marathon fashion. For me, the judgment was full of reasoning, uh, was full of solid review of the facts and the legal conclusions and the reliefs that were made in judgment were excellent. For many who are initiates, so to speak, who are lawyers and who are not partisans and neutral, the judgment was expected to be like that. And the fact that all the five justices concurred without a dissenting opinion, made that judgment to be more solid. As the justices roundly noted and held, election petition in a class of its own, sui generis, lawyers will call it, cannot be determined on the basis of belief or supposition or imagination of partisans. It must be decided on the basis of credible evidence that is placed before the court. And the judiciary is not an investigator. The judiciary will not save discoveries, an inquiry that served in civil processes, go to fit for evidence outside.
Indeed.
They stay in the court to wait for the evidence that is led by the party. And if the parties fail to adduce credible evidence to sway the court in an adversarial combat, where the judge, hold the scale of justice between the two parties, the judges will have no choice but decide on the basis of what are.
Mr. Ogunye, talking about credible evidence, the panel of justices unanimously stressed what they call total lack of credible evidence adduced by the petitioners to support their cases. And then they went on to describe some of the legal arguments of the former vice president and Peter Obi as fallacious and ridiculous. Is that an indictment on your learned colleagues who represented the petitioners?
Yes, in a way it's an indictment. And I think that the judges rightly were angry. They ought not to be, but they were angry because they are also human beings. Don't forget, before the delivery of that judgment, in the court of public mischief, I won't call it a court of public opinion, the judges have been excoriated, called all sorts of names in the social media. And I think that one of the justices reacted to that yesterday. For example, the argument that was orchestrated by a section of the Sikh club in the legal profession on Abuja was a stupid argument. And the justices call it so. Lawyers just carry on and say they are testing the law, they are being innovative, they are, bringing up new issues, they are growing the law. What was that argument all about? The 25% mantra. What was it all about? An average lawyer should know that that's not the law. But it was so orchestrated that the judges now, appear to be sounding defensive in their judgment because it was so misleading. And that was why one of the justices, remarked that those who should know better, unfortunately, were the one parroting that nonsense. That justice said that yesterday. So it was, and the fact that there were, cost punitive in mind with our were awarded, must be a reflection of how dissatisfied judges were with, this whole idea of beating a dead horse. Although, if you ask me, I would say that to keep the portals of justice open in a rancorously contested election like that, parties ought not to be damnified with cost like that, because they ought to be encouraged, no matter how frivolous their petitions are, to come to court rather than resort to violence. So I have a critique of that aspect. But overall, I think the judgment was very solid. For example, one of the judges also remarked that a party claimed to have over 133,000 polling agents, and not one of those polling agents was called in an election
as witness,
in which it was alleged that there was massive rig and all that. And rather than call those agents who witnessed the alleged rigging, the party was calling other witnesses who brought extraneous facts to the court. So what are they going to prove? Beavers, IREF, how they were manipulated. The judge was not persuaded by such, bad if you ask me. And I think that was why the judge just ruled in the way and manner that they ruled. And their judgment, if you ask me, was correct.
I hear you,
For
Mr.
those who
Ogunye.
are angling,
Indeed.
For those who are angling to go to the Supreme Court, yes, there's a constitutional right of appeal. But my admonition would be that if you're on the ground floor and you have a fall, the higher you go, the greater may be your crash. So if you have a fall on the ground floor, you have to talk to yourself and ask yourself whether you need to go upstairs.
I hear you, Mr. Ogunye.
And then
I'm afraid that's our time. All of the cases referenced by the justices are also previous Supreme Court judgments. So we get to see their chances when they get to the apex court. But that's our time. Petitions Ogunye, a legal practitioner, thank you so much for talking to us on the program this evening.